Hi,
Hi, welcome.
how are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for taking your time on your busy schedule.
Very welcome.
So you got some 73 questions today. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So what's keeping you busy these days?
Currently, it's a project called I Am Creator. So we are literally dominating humbly, but it's a bit of a secret right now. So it's not launched. So I can only tell you so much.
Such a tease. What's the most exciting thing in your life right now?
Right now, the most exciting thing is being on this show.
Nice. What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
First thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I stretch. I get that body flowing, get that movement, get the energy going, and I drink some alkali water.
What's your daily ritual?
My daily ritual is, I think it's an ongoing ritual, which is being in the moment, being in flow, listening to my intuition. That's my ritual.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a dog.
What's the dog's name?
Her name's Faith.
Do you have any kids?
Kids, I believe I have a few hundred kids. Yeah.
Wow. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is red.
Why do you always wear black?
It's simple. This is a simplified life, less stress, less things to think about. Just put the same thing on every day.
What's your favorite flavor?
My favorite flavor right now, what I can think of is turmeric. Turmeric tea. Would you like one?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
What's your secret talent?
My secret talent, channeling.
Wow. What's the movie that made you cry the hardest?
Recently, I actually watched Wreck-It Ralph 2. There was an emotional part. It nearly made me cry. However, it's very hard to make me that emotional these days.
How do you get dressed in the morning?
How do I get dressed in the morning? Well, why don't we just pop upstairs and then I'll show you how I get dressed.
What's the one question you would like to be asked more often?
One question I would like to be asked more often. I think naturally I'm a little bit of an introvert, so I don't think I like to be asked too many questions, to be honest.
What's one question you hate to be asked?
Why? One thing, if I get asked one more time on my YouTube from the comments, how do I attract my ex back? I think that's too common of a question we're asking a lot of the time, and besides, why would we want our ex back?
What does inspiration usually strike for you?
Inspiration usually strikes for me when I know I have a YouTube video to upload and I know I need to channel, and when I take myself out of context, I decide to go out somewhere in nature where there's a lot of energy flowing, and then it takes me out of context, allowing me not to think about all the daily worries of life and stress and things that everyone goes through, you know?
What are your favorite videos to make?
Spiritual riff.
Where do you go when you need to be alone?
Where do I go when I need to be alone? I think I go to the restroom. Hide myself in there.
Do you ever find it hard to get new ideas?
No, I don't think so. I think that I've been practicing over time, and now I know how to calm my mind. I'll take you upstairs and then I'll show you how I actually calm my mind. Yeah, because I know how to calm my mind, therefore I don't have the noise anymore, so I can literally just channel information on demand.
Yes. So, where is your favorite vacation spot?
My favorite vacation spot is the Maldives.
Have you ever been there?
No.
Oh, wow.
I just have a feeling it would be.
Okay. What's a country you'd like to visit?
Japan, Tokyo.
If you could teach any subject in school, what would it be?
Financial freedom. I believe that everybody needs to learn financial freedom, and we don't usually learn this at school. They teach us algebra, but they don't really teach us about money. And I believe that whether we like it or not, the money game is something that we're playing.
Makes sense. What's your most nostalgic memory from the past?
From the past, nostalgic memory will probably be the Beijing days. So when I was doing business out there, I would go eat lamb skewers, which I would not eat right now. We'd eat lamb skewers, and then we would have beer, and those times were beautiful.
Can you describe California in 3 adjectives?
California. Well, if I look at it, why I love California so much is chilled, inspirational, magical.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is... What is my favorite food? Broccoli. Spinach.
Favorite drink?
My favorite drink is 9.5 alkali water.
Why vegetarian?
Why vegetarian? I believe in practicing compassion. So our love for the world, our gratitude for life, and that's why I decide vegetarian.
That's really nice.
Thank you.
What's the best advice you've ever been given?
The best advice I've ever been given is to live in the moment.
Who was your greatest inspiration growing up?
Growing up, my dad was my greatest inspiration. He taught me a lot about the need to work hard and how to win in life.
Do you believe in life after death?
Do I believe in life after death? I don't believe that it's an option. I believe that we are all doing it whether we like it or not.
Do you believe in free will or destiny?
Free will or destiny? I believe in both. I believe that destiny is there, all the destiny paths, and at the same time we can free will our way and flow our way to which path we want to take in this lifetime.
Nice. What's one thing in this world we need to get rid of?
One thing we need to get rid of in this world is probably mosquitoes.
But they're just a part of life, isn't it?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
What would you like to be remembered for?
I would like to be remembered for the positivity I put out into this world.
Was there a moment where you actually felt like you made it?
I made it. I think it's the moment I realized that I could allow my parents to enjoy life and be able to afford it and not need to worry about needing to work.
Eric, what's with the orange Lamborghini?
The orange Lamborghini is there to stand out, is there to grab people's attention, is there for Facebook ads actually. That was the real secret behind it. I believe that people see orange Lamborghinis and they click the ads, so it allows us to reach out to more people out there.
Do you feel any pressure being an influencer in the public eye?
Pressure. I think this question actually reminds me of Spider-Man. In Spider-Man, I believe they say, with great power comes great responsibility. And I believe that that's pretty much how it is. When you are an influencer out there, it's very important to actually know what message you're actually putting out there and make sure that you do it with care, you know, because there are a lot of people acting on your words.
What's one thing you can't live without?
One thing I can't live without, I think it's probably the same thing as you, air.
I guess so. Is there something you still like to do?
Something I'd still like to do is probably to just reach out to more people. That's the thing.
Nice. What was it like speaking alongside Richard Branson?
Richard, that was an interesting experience. Richard Branson, I think he had one of those days when I actually met him where he was a little bit off. I think it was jet lag or something because we were speaking out in Vietnam. And yeah, he didn't speak much, although we had an hour together backstage. So it was okay. I think that on a good day, it would have been more fun.
You speak at so many events, Eric. What's your favorite type of gig to speak at?
My favorite type of gig to speak at is probably the 3-day or the 5-day events because it's more intimate and we get to know each other a little bit better than just a 1-hour speech.
By the way, what happened with your teeth?
What happened to?
Your teeth.
My teeth. My teeth. Oh, I left my teeth, yes. Let's go for my teeth.
Is it true you used to be in a band?
Yes, I used to be in a band.
What's your favorite music?
My favorite music, well, actually back then it was Green Day or Jimmy Eat World.
What's your favorite downtime?
My favorite downtime is, as crazy as it sounds, is actually when I'm doing business is my favorite downtime. Or maybe when I'm on my yoga mat, that's my downtime.
What's your idea of a perfect day?
My idea of a perfect day is when I don't need to stress over things that I need to do that I don't really want to do that day.
Eric, do you believe in love at first sight?
Love at first sight, yes, of course. I believe that sometimes when the energy is flowing that way, then we feel this connection, this power.
At what age were you the happiest?
What age was I the happiest? I believe I'm the happiest now.
Is it true you are an introvert?
Yes, I'm a huge introvert. In fact, we have a mastermind happening tomorrow, and just even the thought of needing to speak to and hang out with a few people that I'm not so familiar with is quite scary.
Are we allowed to come?
Yes, I believe so.
What's the highlight in your career so far?
The highlight in my career is, just 2 seconds, let me just check on the upload. Highlight in my career is probably meeting the president of Ghana.
Well, what were you doing at the White House with the president of Ghana?
It was interesting because when he just got elected, the people from the campaign, from his circle, actually reached out to us and said, hey, they want to develop entrepreneurship out in Ghana, and then apparently reached out to me, which I was like, wow, that's amazing.
It is. What was it like to walk the runway at Paris Fashion Week?
Wow, runway at Paris Fashion Week, that was a crazy experience. Backstage, never seen so many naked bodies ever before, and then clothes flying everywhere, and then suddenly it goes from chaos into order, and then I'm walking the runway, and then it gets featured on Vogue. I think it was a magical experience.
Your life in a movie, what would the title be?
My life in a movie, what would the title be? Flowing with the universal energies. I'm not sure that would be a good title.
If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be?
Superpower? Probably flying. I think flying seems free, just like a bird.
What's one song that always makes you dance?
One song that always makes me dance. What's that song called? The one, the Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nine Nine? That one? That one always makes me move.
Dance?
Hey?
Would you like to dance?
Maybe not now, maybe on the next episode.
Is it true that you want to adopt a child from Kenya?
Yes, I am almost certain that I will adopt a child from Kenya.
Do you consider yourself an activist?
Activist. I consider myself somebody who really enjoys helping others, and so I will do whatever social practices I need to do to actually impact more of the world.
So why Kenya?
Kenya. It happened by accident. It's one of those accidents which it wasn't so accidental, you know what I mean? Somebody just asked me, hey, would you like to go to Kenya? And suddenly the whole orphanage and the whole non-profit organization is set up the next day, you know?
Do you believe you can change the world?
Do I believe I can change the world? I'm not sure I'm here to change the world. I think I play my part. So we make change in where we can in every moment, that's all. So as long as we're spreading positivity, I believe that is it, you know, we can only do so much.
So if you ran the world, what's one rule you would enact?
If I ran the world, one rule that I would, that's a very big question. I think I'll answer that next time.
If you could give advice to yourself at age 13, what would it be?
If I could give myself age 13 some advice, I would say be free, be daring, don't fear, get out of your comfort zone, take risk, and just do what feels good and practice kindness. That's a lot of messages.
Wow. If you could do something else with your life, what would it be?
If I could do something else with my life, it would, if I wasn't doing what I was doing now, I'd probably be a singer.
Nice. What's one word you use too much?
One word I use too much is, now that I'm on YouTube a lot more, I think the word is instantly. Everybody wants to attract things instantly, manifest things instantly, so I think instant is a big word I'm using too much.
Is it true you can move someone without touching them?
I can move someone without touching them, in fact. In fact, I'm moving you towards the door, towards the exit right now without touching you.
How many languages do you speak?
If dialects were languages, then I probably speak 3. I speak Hakka, Cantonese, Mandarin, then I've got English, and I guess a little bit of French. And a little bit of every other language that everybody knows as well.
Do you think people are becoming more conscious in this world?
People are definitely becoming more conscious in this world, yes.
Is it true you wrote a book in 3 hours?
It's definitely true I wrote a book in 3 hours.
If you could star in one movie, what would it be?
If I could star in one movie, what would it be? It would be Salt, so that I could meet Angelina Jolie.
Favorite book?
Favorite book, The Power of Now.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie, Beyond Borders.
What phrase would you define how you live your life?
How I live my life, probably with my own phrase, which is master the form and then flow with the formless.
Is there ever a time when you feel nervous going on stage?
No, that's like me asking you, do you ever get nervous eating breakfast? I go on stage pretty much every day, so yes, I don't get nervous.
What frustrates you?
What frustrates me? I don't think anything can frustrate me anymore. Breathing is a very, very powerful, magical skill to have.
What's your biggest goal for 2019?
My biggest goal for 2019 is to hit the 9-figure mark in my career. I think that would be another barrier that I've broken through.
What's one thing about you that people would be surprised to know?
One thing about me that people would be surprised to know is that I used to play in the Premier League for snooker.
Wow. Okay, I think we've taken up a lot of your time. So can I ask one final question?
Okay, one final question, yes.
What's the one message you would leave with your fans today?
One message I would leave to my fans today is live in every moment, enjoy every moment, practice kindness, spread the love, just be kind and enjoy life.
Thank you so much for today.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.